Elsewhere, major changes may be seen on the floor of the National Assembly when the House resumes its sessions from a long recess in the next few days. This follows a ruling by the High Court in Nairobi that dealt a blow to Kenya Kwanza's supremacy in the House, with the three-judge bench saying that Speaker Moses Wetangula erred when he cited the President William Ruto-led Kenya Kwanza coalition as having the majority of members in the National Assembly, and that instead of Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition was the majority. Here's NTV's Ibrahim Karanja with the details.
After more than 2 years of stamping their authority as the House's majority side, the High Court has burst the bubble for Kenya Kwanza in a groundbreaking ruling Friday. Justices John Chigiti, Lawrence Mugambi and Jairus Nga terming as unconstitutional a decision by House Speaker Moses Wetangula on the 6th of October 2022 that cited Kenya Kwanza as the majority party. 5 political parties, MDG, UDM, PA, CCM and Maendeleo Chap-Chap, which collectively had 14 members who eventually pledged as Kenya Kwanza members, did not provide evidence of their exit from Azimio or their entry into Kenya Kwanza through a coalition agreement as espoused by the Political Parties Act, the court ruled.
In fact, in any mature democracy, this will call for, resignation of the Speaker from his position because of his open bias. And it also shows that in his overzealousness in pleasing the executive, in pleasing the president, he has actually exposed himself.
Court order.
Right? We are now in broad-based administration. Those are stories that are overtaken by events.
If Papa Waroma will heed to the court ruling and without an appeal communicate the changes when the House resumes, then changes with far-reaching consequences will be witnessed. House Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah will be forced to cede his position to his minority counterpart Junet Mohammed, who will sit at the seat of power. The same will apply to their deputies Owen Baya, currently of the majority party, and Robert Mbui of the minority party. Silvanus Osoro's trip back to Nairobi from his long recess in South Mugirango will land him into the minority whip's office as Millie Odhiambo flies from Suba to Osoro's office, the majority whip. Naomi Wako and Mark Mwenje, the deputy majority and deputy minority whips respectively, will also switch places.
In fact, I would advise Kenya Kwanza not even to waste time going to stop or make appeal. This is by a three-judge bench. Even if the matter ends up in the Supreme Court, it will be the same.
Several committees will also see changes, especially the House standing departmental committees, which have been a reserve for the majority side. Budget Committee Chairperson Ndindi Nyoro, Kuria Kimani of Finance and Nelson Koech of Defense and Foreign Relations will vacate their positions. And so will Gabriel Tongoyo of Administration and Internal Affairs and John Mutunga of Agriculture and Livestock. Robert Pukose, George Karaoke of Transport and Infrastructure will also be among the 21 committee chairpersons likely to lose their chairmanship. On its part, Kenya Kwanza may take up watch committees, the Public Accounts Committee and some of the Public Investments Committees.
And by the way, which Kenya Kwanza are you referring to now? Which Kenya? because it is what we had a deputy president who was. Now we have a new one. We have so many new things happening, and so those are stories overtaken by events.
The court has ruled that Speaker Wetangula ceased to be Ford Kenya's party leader when he assumed office as Speaker of the National Assembly.